had the full moon this week. Yeah. Yeah.
That answers a lot.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Yes. Yes. And this is spring coming in. So with a full moon, and spring coming in, so the seasons are changing. We are doing a lot of transition to emotion. Okay? So with our bodies and our minds trying to integrate the seasons changing, and what used to happen is that people used to celebrate this time of year, and that would help them to reacclimate themselves with the seasons. And so they actually had time to adjust mentally, emotionally, physically, and we don't do that. So when we get to this full moon and what's called the spring equinox, the tides change, we change, and we don't know why.
Well, mine's been for the better.
Yeah, you had a good week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, you guys are doing good. All right. We're going to switch to grinding the corn, which is calm us down. And we're bringing it more in front of our body this time. Okay? More in front of our body. Deep breath in. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and we'll do the prayer wheel. Okay. We're going to dip down. Bring up. In a circle. Down. Doing this, we're going to dip a little deeper, and we're going to do this pulsing. We're going to go deeper, slower, and up. Your hips go back, your head goes forward. Hips go back, head goes forward. Hips go back, hips forward. And you should feel this more in your legs. Feel it in your legs. Hips go back. Breathe in. Push those hips back. One more time. In. And out. Great. Okay, very good. The next one is picking fruit, and it's going to be the same leg, same arm. So we're going to pick the fruit, bring it behind us, Put it in the basket. Switch. Bring it behind, put it in the basket. Pick the fruit, bring it behind, put it in the basket. Pick the fruit, not behind, put it in the basket. Pick the fruit, bring it behind, put it in the basket. Pick the fruit, bring it behind, put it in the basket. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Deep breath 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 in and out. And one more time, deep breath in. Deep breath in. Good. Right. The next one is folded hands. So our feet are going to be together. Toes should be touching. Heels don't need to touch, but toes should be touching. And we're going to bring our hands up and we're gathering the energy. Bringing our hands up, bringing the energy into our lungs and large intestines. And as we get up over our head, we want to fold our hands together. Separate the hands and hold that position, pausing, lifting your ribs off your diaphragm. And then bring it down. Bring your hands together, inspiration goes in, palms together, arms out, hold, pause, bringing the ribs off the diaphragm, and then bring it out. Bringing in a good energy to our lungs, holding the hands together, and out, pausing, and out. Bring the arms together. Hands together. And pausing, bringing the ribs off the diaphragm. And breathe out. Breathe in. Bring the energy up. Inspiration comes in. Hands together. Pause. And let it go. Hands together. Bringing inspiration and energy in. Palms together. Bringing it out. Pausing. And release the energy. Deep breath in. Hi. Bring the palms up. Palms together. Back to normal stance. And this next one is going to be pushing the chi. Hi. Hi. So glad you made it. Okay, so we're going to be pushing the chi. So with this one, we want to make sure that we're in. It's so funny because they call this horse's dance, but they call this horse's dance too. And I'm like, okay, which one is it? Is it this one? So we'll call this horse's dance too. Okay. And what we actually kind of look like when we're doing this is we look like a Ferris wheel. So we have our weight on the back leg. So we want 70% of our weight on that back leg. Okay? And then what we're going to do when we're pushing the chi, we bring our arms up. And we're going to push the chi forward. Coming on our front leg, bringing it down, and then we're bringing it back up. Bringing the weight on the back leg, pushing the chi, bringing it down, back on the back leg again, resting, pushing pushing the chi forward, bringing it down. Pull that chi back up. Hold. Palms open. Push the chi. And let's get ready to breathe. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Can you feel that back leg working? Yeah. Breathe in. And out. And you should really feel like that back leg is getting a work. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And back to normal position. Okay, great. All right, let's turn to the other side. Are you good? Okay then? Okay. So Justin, what station did you choose here? It's like all the popular songs. This is from like Mary Poppins. You know?
It's
Isn't this
nature.
like it's a nature's wilderness.
Nature. It's
Just
a nature.
Yeah, I'm like wanting to sing along with the music here, you know. Okay, so let's get our weight on that back leg. So 70% of our weight's on that back leg. Arms up. Get ready to push the chi and push forward. Bring it around. Weight on that back leg. Push the chi, push forward. Bringing the chi down. Recirculating and bring it back up. Good. Bring the chi out and down and back up. Breathe in and out. 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 Can you feel that back leg working? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Back to position. That was a workout, huh? You feel that? Yeah, you both should feel tired. Except maybe.
Did take a little break.
Yeah. We just have to work you harder.
Yes.
Okay, the next one we're going to do is Burmese Qigong. So feet comfortably apart. With Burmese Qigong, what we're doing with this one is we are actually, when we grab that right thumb, what we're doing is we're engaging what's called the Wei Qi. The Wei Qi is the protective qi or your immune system of the body. So grabbing that right thumb is what we're going to do. And when we do that, you want to think about if you're catching cold, you're getting a flu or whatever, and want to get rid of it, this is what you want to do. But also this is good for getting rid of any negative energy or anything negative going on in your life, negative thoughts, negative belief systems, okay? So bend your knees, and we're going to throw this away, okay? So just throw it. That's it. Grab that right thumb and throw it away. Bringing in good energy, getting rid of the bad. Bring in the good energy, get rid of the bad. Bring in the good energy, get rid of the bad. Bring in the good energy, get rid of the bad. Bring the good energy in, get rid of the bad. So let's go ahead and do, the next one is Moon and Sea. So I'm going to let everybody just kind of take a deep breath. I want you to just get all your energy back. Okay. Hey, Justin. If I asked you to explain the Oregon field, could you do that, like in a minute from now?
It's been about 5 years since I've explained the Oregon field, but maybe I can reawaken those brain circuits.
Okay.
Take squirt baseball.
It's something that our machine does, and it's really interesting because it's something that I guess they do this a lot in Germany to make sure that the land that they're building on, they want to make sure that it has good energy.
Oh.
And isn't it?
Yeah. Mom, come here.
Right. Is that where they come from, right?
There you go.
So, but, and they measure that, they can measure that, but it's measured according to what the magnetic energy is under the ground. And so like in Germany, for example, if the geometric energy, if the magnetic force under that ground isn't, I'm going to say a positive energy, then they won't build there.
That's
So, yes.
It's
So-
kind of like if you build around high tension wires, it's not good energy.
Yeah.
And so in Germany, it's required by building code that they check the energy field around the area that they're going to be building on.
Oh, it's even part of the building code.
Mhm.
Wow.
Here it's not, but there it is.
Should be.
So yeah, that's one of the things that.
interesting.
So, and our machine can do that. It can actually regulate the energy that's in the building. And we have, you know, and I kind of forget, there's so much that that machine does. Besides, you know, the Rife generator, which is used for cancer. So it brings the organ systems back to the right frequencies. And if you've ever done any research on Royal Rife, he is the doctor that made the Rife generator, but he's also the doctor who made the high intensity microscope. He's the doctor that found salmonella, I think E. coli also, if I remember correctly. He found several different bacterias. But he studied these frequencies and he realized that cancer vibrated at a certain frequency. And so he would use this Rife generator to get the cells to vibrate back to the correct frequency and the cancer would die. So it's available on our machine. And the interesting thing is that back in his day, which was back in the 1920s, that the Mayo Clinic used to use him. They used to send people to him that had cancer. And he became even known by John Hopkins. And then the AMA came about, and they wanted to buy his machine.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, we can do that.
So they blackballed him.
I'll make
We'll
it.
see you
And
then.
he ended up in prison.
Thank you.
And he
Enjoy
became an
breakfast.
alcoholic. But
You're welcome.
he was in
Bye-bye.
California when all this research, when he did all this research. So the Rife generator is banned in California, but it's not banned here or any other states. So we use it, you know, for
This is
things.
my phone.
The pterodactyl?
TARDIS landing.
Oh, what is it?
The TARDIS landing from Doctor Who.
Oh, the doctor.
Oh
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I am a teenager and I do it.
So you have the machine where?
Yes, the biofeedback machine.
Oh, that's
When we hook
part
it
of
up
that.
to you,
Oh.
we're doing more looking for things, you know. But we do therapy sessions also.
Oh.
For people who have, whether they have cancer or autism, and it brings their frequencies back in balance. So the reason I'm talking about this is because whenever